A realm of pain. A realm of pleasure. A mysterious box.
Box would be mysterious to you, Pariah.
Shut the fuck up! I'm your host, Pariah.
And I'm your host, Lavax.
And this is Card Composers. Tell them what today's cards are, X.
All right, today's cards are based on Clive Barker's horror masterpiece, Hellraiser.
Let's go to the cards. Last week we started with me. This week we'll start with you.
Well, the box tells me to start, and I must do what the box says.
The box speaks to you?
Yes, doesn't it speak to you? Aren't you compulsed? Aren't you compulsed? What's the word?
Yeah, no, it's compelled.
Aren't you compelled? The box compels me to go first.
I just think it's like a fancy box. You see it and you're like, damn, that's a cool ass box. I'm gonna spin it.
And then you open it and you get all the hooks. All right. So my first card is the Lament configuration. Or the Lamont configuration, depending on the pronunciation they want to do in the movie.
They called it the Lamont?
They did in a couple of them. It does cost black. It's a blue and a black. And it's a saga enchantment. Exciting, the first one. Step 1, lose a life. Step 2, lose 2 life. Step 3, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with Intimidate and Reach. It has, whenever you lose life, surveil 1, then draw a card.
Alrighty.
Oh, and it's rare.
I think the real issue is that whoever gets cut by the box is like, huh. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep going then.
Yeah, that's what they do. Until you eventually solve it and summon a 5/5 black demon creature token with Intimidate and Reach. Reach with all those hooks.
That's true. He does
Intimidate with all those hooks.
I am curious where the hooks come from. Is he constantly in the presence of hooks that he brings with him, or does he just summon them from random hell portals?
Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. Oh, that's like a trope too. Cause there's at least one Castlevania. I don't know which one it is. One of the DS ones where Death summons like hooks all over the place and stuff in the corners.
And there's also times where he's in hell and there's hooks around him. I don't remember if he can control those hooks. Can he control any hook? Or if he stops at like Bob's Fish Mart, is it just like, wee, wah?
I like to think so. And if your name's Hook, he also controls you.
Oh, yeah. It's like if a pirate was in his presence, would he just be able to levitate him?
It's a very specific power.
It is, yeah, awfully specific.
Yeah, also, this obvious artifact toy, I decided not to make an artifact toy. For the lulz.
I mean...
No, that's boring. It's going to be a saga.
I guess the more dangerous an object is and the more official use it has, potentially not a toy at all. We just look at it and go, oh, you can solve the puzzle. It must be a toy. But it's like it literally could just be, no, that is the summoning mechanism for opening portals to hell. That is not a toy.
It's like how a Ouija board is a toy.
Ouija board is absolutely a toy.
Yeah, very similar concept.
I need to get one of those. I had a friend that was legitimately freaked out by them, and I'm like, it is literally a board with letters on it. Anytime it spells something, is because the other people playing are fucking with you.
Well, Blood Artist is also terrified of Ouija boards.
Oh.
So, just to make you aware of that.
Oh, okay. Well, I know what I'm bringing next time I show up here. Yeah. I was thinking, it's like, I got this like really fancy cutting board, but like these jackasses burned all these letters into the one side, so we can only use the side without the letters on it. You see how ridiculous this is?
She would make the argument that it's the intention that's the problem, not the piece of plastic and wood or whatever. But I'm never allowed to. There's never allowed to be a Ouija board in the house.
It was literally like wasn't it like a Hasbro thing?
It is made by, they still make them, and it's still made by Hasbro or Parker Brothers or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, any criticisms, comments, concerns? It's pretty standard.
Yeah, I do like the card. You do surveil, so there is definitely a surveil is like you exile stuff from your graveyard to draw a card, right?
Yeah, it's like scrying, but the card goes to your graveyard instead. So it's a little spookier. Spooky scrying.
Yeah, you are technically getting knowledge in hell.
But at what cost?
There is a cost. I didn't need to know what that hook felt like in my face. This is useless for me. All right. On to the next card. My Hellraiser card is the Engineer. That good old triple Grixis, white, black, red.
White.
Did I say white? Oh, sorry. Blue, black, red. For a legendary creature, Horror Artificer, rare. He is a 3/3 with haste, and he can only attack if you control a wall. Whenever an opponent taps an artifact, return this card from the graveyard to the battlefield. All right, thoughts on the card?
I like the flavor of you have to have a wall to have an attack. Very
Yeah,
specific, very fun.
yeah,
Um,
because he has to walk on the
so
walls.
is this like, the meta on this? Does that mean you have to have a creature with defender? Or does the creature have to specifically be a wall?
No, so originally I had it to where he could only be blocked by walls. Because when what's her name, Cindy, in the first
Yeah,
movie?
yeah, yeah. The wall closes in front of him, and he just kind of runs into
Yeah,
it.
and then he's like foiled again by the wall. And then I'm like, well, he kind of runs on the wall too. So I also had it to where he can only attack if you have a wall, and he can only be blocked if your opponent controls a wall, or he can only be blocked by walls. He costs 3 colors for a 3/3 with haste. That's a little ugh. So I kind of gave him a little bit of a weakness where you need to have a wall for him to attack. But also to counteract he costs 3 colors. It'd be nice if your opponent could just tap something and then it's like, haha, I have a 3/3.
I mean, I think really he's pretty underpowered for a 3 different cost legendary creature with a pretty hefty drawback. It is easy to bring him back to life, I guess, but if your opponent isn't running artifacts, he never comes back. And if you don't have a wall, he can't even attack.
But if your opponent is running artifacts, it's kind of like a balance thing. But if your opponent is running artifacts, he is always coming back.
No, that's true. I mean, he does come back a lot.
He comes back to the field if your opponent taps an artifact during your turn. Oh, and if it happens before your combat phase, oh, bam! Look, I got another 3/3. Oh, he's dead again. Bam. And I was also going to have it to where whenever you tap an artifact, he comes back. Or whenever a player taps an artifact, he comes back. But I'm like, that feels too easy. But then another part is like, could I make him weaker to do that?
I want you to explain the blue in his costs. What makes him blue?
No, he's like an engineer. He's smart. He's the one who makes the torture devices for all of the Cenobites.
Makes sense to me then.
Yeah, he's thousands and thousands of years old. Maybe once a man. It's not elaborated on. Apparently, yeah, he is also the leader of the Cenobites, at least lore-wise. And apparently, I don't know, whatever he is, from my very not in-depth YouTube search, he's not a unique figure within the Hell dimension. But that one is the engineer from the franchise that everyone is used to.
Yeah.
And the coolest creature in the movie, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I like the flavor of the card. I think it could be a little stronger, personally.
Yeah. Man, how strong? Is this guy really that strong? I mean, he's big. I would say a 3. Shoot, he's stronger than a bear.
On his own, you're paying 3 for a 3/3 haste. Well, bears don't cost 3 different colors.
Oh, yeah.
If at best, you get 3 for a 3/3 haste that keeps coming back to life all the time. And at worst, you pay 3 for a 3/3 haste that can't attack and costs 3 different colors.
Yeah,
I think he could be like a 5/3 or something. But I'd rather be too weak than too strong, personally.
Yeah, that's true. Because I mean, honestly, a lot of decks use artifacts. I feel this would really shine in a commander setting.
Oh, ugh. He looks like someone who plays commander.
They're bound to have an artifact somewhere. You know how many mana rocks are in commander? Shoot, you drop this guy in the graveyard, you get him for free every turn.
Yeah, if you ever draw him.
You just got to draw stuff. He's blue.
Oh,
yeah. He's blue and black, like the two cards that draw the most.
When your argument is that he'd be good at commander, you lose me. You know what's good at commander? Not playing commander. Not running a 100-card tower with one of each card in it, and then you win based on pure luck. How exciting. Let's take Magic the Gathering and the worst part of it, the luck, and increase it. You might as well just run a deck that flips coins.
Oh, like coin flip deck?
I love that deck. Flipping coins is fun.
Yeah, all right. On to the next card.
All right, so my second Hellraiser card is Leviathan, God of the Labyrinth. It's triple black, legendary creature, God, mythic.
You are squinting to look at the screen right now. I wasn't going to say anything about your...
I'm sorry, I'm partially colorblind, and I can't tell if it's gold or red.
Oh, you were looking at that. I thought you were looking at the massive wall of black and white that I'm like...
No. I was trying to see if there was like a symbol or something to tell me if it wasn't, it was over here.
Ah, gotcha.
Mythic legendary creature, God, mythic, flying defender, 3/4. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, they draw a card, then discard a card at random. And you may sacrifice another non-token creature. If you do, return it to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter, an intimidate counter, and a finality counter. It is a demon in addition to its other types. You might have made the engineer, but I made the god of the realm.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the finality counter.
Well, otherwise you would just do it forever. and keep putting.
Oh, okay, okay.
Forever, you would just sacrifice it and it would come back.
All right, let me lean forward and read what this card says. Oh, he does have fly. Oh, yeah.
You're comparing this to your next cards in my text on this card versus your next one?
No, my next one only looks long because
I haven't seen it yet. Oops, I'm sorry. I haven't seen your next card yet. I don't know what it is.
No, mine only looks long because it's got reminder text on it. Once you get rid of that, it's going to be...
Explains why your penis has reminder text on it.
Ah.
To look long.
Ah. What? What does that even mean?
Watch me.
I do like the Flying Defender because it's just sitting there.
He don't do much.
I feel like he could have been a legendary artifact creature.
Perhaps,
because he does seem very artifactus.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been a poor choice. It certainly does seem very artifact-like. I mean, he's essentially a rock diamond.
Where?
That shoots black beams.
I thought it was just like a big puzzle box.
Well, yeah, shapeshifter thing.
All right.
He's intangible. You can't grasp his true form, much like Gygas's attack.
I feel like no one even tried to attack the Leviathan.
Well,
because it's like kind of hard. Yeah. You may sacrifice another non-token creature. If you do, return to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter, intimidate. Oh, Jesus! And then 1/1 and intimidate. Okay, it is a demon addition to its other types. You should have put it's a demon angel.
It's weird you say that because I used to say that and I took it out. I changed it because Pinhead says we're not angels. Some view us as angels, some as demons. I actually had this and the previous card as angel demon creatures, and I took out angel because I'm like Pinhead might just be manipulating you. He's obviously a demon. You're in hell.
Yeah, if you approach it from like a human perspective, it's like angels to some, demons to others. Come on, you're just a demon.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't pull that shit. Your face is filled with carpenter's nails. What do you mean?
I've never seen no angel with all them hooks.
Yeah. That don't look like a halo to me. That looks like a grid of spikes.
So
let's ask this guy over here if you're an angel. Yeah,
chatter.
No. Yeah, that sounds like no to me.
But yeah, that's a good point though. Yeah, I really did take it out. Originally both cards said angel demons.
All right, on to the next card.
All right, what you got?
Good Suffering.
Ugh, that mana cost. I'm suffering.
You're not going to be suffering with how easy this is to cast. A hybrid black-red and a hybrid black-green for an enchantment rare. Oh shit! I didn't put enchant creature.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, it's an enchantment aura rare. With when this card enters, enchanted creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Enchanted creature is a horror with infect and vigilance. All right, thoughts on the card?
I hate the cost. I don't like that this card is red at all. Well, I guess red cards can have infect. So it's either double black or a red and a green and has no black in it, which is just funny.
Red and a green to give a creature
-2/-2 for a red and a green. Yeah, that's bizarre.
If it's an artifact, it makes sense.
This card should definitely be. You should definitely have to pay black mana to play this cost. Maybe a black and then a green or a red. The fact that I could pay one red and one green for this is abysmal. It makes me cry. I want to know Swan Song's opinion of that.
Yeah, but you get some infect and vigilance. That's very green.
That classic green card that gives you -2/-2 to a creature
until end of turn.
Is there any other green cards that do that? Yeah, maybe a green-black card, I suppose.
It's corrupted green. It's corrupted green because you know how you got giant growth. Yeah. This gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Oh, it's corrupted green. This one gets -2/-2.
Yeah, I mean, I like the flavor. The Good Suffering. You got the quote on the bottom, which is fantastic. It is very flavorful, and this card's great because you can throw it on your opponent's creatures to get rid of them, or put it on your guy at the end of your own turn to not give a shit, and then you have infect and vigilance, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, so I originally gave him vigilance because the quote in the bottom, "Oh, we have such sights to show you." But then I'm like, you know what? If you're in hell and you're fighting like a hell demon, they're not going to be tapped. They're just like, oh, you think the suffering ends? You think I'm going to take a break? Nope. Hiya, ha, ooh, ha. It's suffering time.
Oh, is that what he says?
Yeah, that's When the thing becomes a Cenobite, that's what he says. It's suffering time.
Yeah, I mean, I like this card. It's straight and to the point. The mana cost is not my favorite, but
yeah,
it could be worse. I'm sure it will be next week.
So originally it didn't have green in it either. It was going to be red, black, black, blue. Because I wanted to keep it Grixis. The Cenobites feel very Grixis-y. We got the tools to scientifically make you feel like the most pain you could possibly feel.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the Grixis in the cost. I just always got to have the weird hybrid mana. That's the signature. That's the Pariah signature.
Because we are going to run this in a massive game at some point.
And I can't wait for the synergy.
Damn, I don't have access to any kill cards. I'm running red grid. Oh, or I'm running red black. I don't have access. Oh,
yes. I can't wait to run my red green deck and go, oh, remember the Hellraiser card I can play? Good Suffering? I can cast red and 1 green for it.
Yeah.
And he's right next to Gordon Ramsay. We've become the thing I hate. Now we're the SpongeBob in the middle of. Oh.
The die has been cast. They threw the first stone. They threw the first stone in a city made of glass.
So enchanted creatures are horror. So they're not the other types anymore.
They're not the other types anymore. That's what. Yeah. So I feel like after the Cenobitification, you're not that anymore.
No, that's a good card. I like it.
Yep.
I think it's pretty good.
I like it as a You can use it as a kill card, and you can use it as a buff card.
It has great utility.
Well, that's our show for today. Questions, comments, concerns? Let us know at P.O. Box below this video. And tell us which card you think was best in show. Tell me, Axe, which card do you think was best in show?
It's a tough one. I'm going to say my favorite card is probably Good Suffering.
Hey!
I don't love the cost, but I do love the card. Simple, flavorful, and yeah, after they just kind of mess you up real bad, you are a horror, and I assume you have infect. And also, you're very vigilant after that, so it doesn't happen again. I don't know. The vigilance part is funny.
No, you're vigilant because you ain't tapped. It's like, what does Pinhead need to sleep? Nah, this suffering train doesn't end. This suffering train has no station. Woo! Chain.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Good Suffering. That's my vote for favorite card this week.
Well, my favorite card this week is the Engineer. I just love the wall thing. The wall thing I feel like is just too flavorful to miss.
I just like it because it means I can just deal with whatever wall you play, and then he doesn't do anything. It just hangs out.
Yeah, well, you can still block.
3 different colors for a legendary blocker. So he essentially is also a wall.
Yeah, and
if you don't have a wall, he's a wall.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be the wall you've always wanted to walk on, or something.
I wonder how many walls are left in Magic. There's probably still a lot of them, right?
Fairly recently, there was a commander set that had.
Ew.
Sorry, that wasn't a setup for a joke. There's a red white.
Magic set it up for a joke when they released the commander set.
Oh, there was like a red, white, and blue wall that like I guess you can change turn order or like have something you can buff your right or your left player. I don't remember.
And it was America colored?
It was America colored. Yeah.
Ah, you gotta love the American wall. We should put a wall over the Gulf of America so no one else can take our water.
Well, over the Gulf of America? You mean a ceiling?
Yeah.
Huh.
So they stop taking our precious water from the Gulf of America. Do you want to do the whole thing?
Got any hints for next week's episode, Axe?
Not right now, Brian. I was just really thinking, how do you think anyone ever tried to fight the Cenobites to like stop them or anything?
I mean, you'd have to be pretty strong. You'd have to be the world's strongest man to fight off the Cenobites.
How would that work?
You'd have to find someone who could break bottles, bricks, roof tile, fieldstone, paper, fruit.